Well, good, and thank y'all for always watching and staying tuned in to the Also Live channel. And now that you're finally here, now that y'all really done clicked on this video, y'all really done walked into these great vibes. And those that know, because they function with me on the daily, already know that my vibe really attracts my tribe. And those that function with me, you know how we gonna ride, how we gonna slide, point blank, period, we pulling up, popping out. And no, we really ain't got nothing to talk about. I am also legit. I am also authentic, and I'm also outspoken for this little YouTube thing. And if you didn't know, I am also prolific. I really don't want to do too much. I aspire to inspire before I expire. So with that being said, we're going to hop right into today's topic of discussion. Now, usually on my YouTube channel, or as y'all can see, going through my YouTube channel, I started off making reactions. And my purpose was to bring a smile to anyone's face, anywhere, at any time, with the energy that I have. And with that being said, a lot of people really look forward to seeing that. But on certain occasions, I got to kind of put that aside and really give y'all some heartfelt words from over on this side. Because yes, I do want to be a part of y'all happiness, but I also want to be a part of the knowledge that you've also gained. So with that being said, we here today with another video. And as always, I'm going to pose a question. When is enough enough? When is enough enough? I say that to say this. Common sense is really not always common practice. A lot of people think they got common sense, but not really. And what I'm starting to learn and understand from people is that it's a lot that can go with why someone doesn't have or practice common sense. Now, I say that to say this. I need my people to wake up. I need my people, you, my people, to wake up. A lot of y'all out here hitting that damn snooze button on life. And I don't understand why. And it's all of it is not from my understanding. But you need to wake up and become aware of everything that's happening around you. You have to be mindful of everything that's happening around you. Because there's a lot of distractions and there's a lot of things being put in the path of your view to distort the image that you may perceive, if that makes sense. And I'm really saying all that to say this because I function with y'all people. And each one teach one. As I learn, I hope to one day help someone else understand. So my goal is really to just, gain as much knowledge as possible. But as I'm going back and as I'm realizing, as I'm, hearing this stuff that's being talked throughout the world, I'm getting that feeling again as there is a distraction. Not only is there a distraction being placed in front of us now, the distraction of the stage and planned death of George Floyd is now being heightened again. Once again. And yes, I did say staged. I did say planned. For those that don't know, I did do a video on this topic when it first came to our view. And as you guys know, I was taken down for my video for harassing and bullying, which I never bullied anyone. But sometimes it's just how things work. So I want you guys to understand how real this is and how real and how deep we are in these waters. So let me just take y'all back. Let me just recap. Rewind. For those that don't know, yes, I did say that this was a planned and staged death. Why? Also, why do you say that? Why do you just go against what everyone else says and just say the opposite and most craziest thing? Here's why. Not only was the death stage, it was a distraction. It was a cover-up. What are you talking about, Oso? What are you talking about, cover-up? Did you guys, some of you already knew that that same week was the same week that Hillary Clinton had to attend in court for her nefarious acts to certain individuals. And what was on her laptop, you know, the 6,500,000 emails or the 1.3 million objects that was on her, pictures, videos, anything you could think of. She had to attend a court that same week. Now, you're probably thinking, what does she have to do with George? I got you. If she would have attended that court date, she would have had to tell us or explain to us of her actions that she has done and been accused of doing. So what happens in that time? A couple days before she has to appear in court, there's this death of a melanin black individual by an officer, white officer. Now, not only what we've seen in that video was all planned, but it was meant to be done in a certain way to capture your heartstrings in a certain way. We're just gonna just step right into the scene for a little bit. One, the officer, Derek Chauvin, aka Benjamin Ray Bailey. Or how about the fact that he was never put into an ambulance, that he was just put into a car, or that they, never really appeared, but they just put him in a car? Or how about the fact that this same person was a part of a cult that kind of feeds off certain energy that we give as people. And I say that to say this. We all know, or we should all know, what's real and what's fake. And if you don't know, I'll explain. We live in actuality life. It's an act of life. Everything that we do, everything is an act. Everyone's acting. The reality part is inside of us. So on that day, that video was made to capture something more than just the outer structure of what we see. It was meant to go inside. That same week, Hillary Clinton had to take ownership for what she's done, yet there's riots. People out here malingering. People out here just doing whatever. People out here looting. People out here rioting. Why? And you know what? That was her way of, I can't appear in court. Too much outside in the world going on right now. Can I please have an extension? Did she receive her extension? Did she receive it? Those that know already know. Yes, she did. September 9th, she had got an extension from May till September 9th. All because of the rioting. Now, is it just me, or is it just a coincidence that the same thing happened in Paris on the 28th, and then the same thing happened 2 days later on the 30th in Spain? That a coincidence? Not only that, let me not forget that the real George Floyd, may he sleep in peace, died 3 years ago. And his actual lawyer came to front to say that he was shocked to see the man that he was for sure had died on the news. For another death. If that ain't crazy, I don't know. But I'll put it up in the description for y'all. I'll put it up here for y'all. I just didn't want to forget that. I want y'all to understand and know that. It's part of it. I don't know. Y'all tell me. I want certain individuals to understand that the entity that we are fighting against, it's unseen, but it can be taken down. And I say that to say this. Certain individuals, certain groups, Freemasons, those type of people, deep state, Democrats, those type of people will try to change your perspective on everything. And I say that to say this. I read somewhere in the book where a person will go to the furthest extent to protect a secret, their secret, or a secret that they share with many others, which we know all these certain individuals, everyone that works or is a part of these groups are corrupt. We know that Black Lives Matter was put in front of us also as a distraction. I am what people will consider a target. I am where the barrel of the gun is pointing to. And I have no fear because I fear nothing, because fear is false evidence appearing real. I fear nothing. And I always have to speak loud even if my voice shakes, because I know that sometimes being Black hurts. And sometimes being Black feels like a crime. But I know it's just a feeling. And that I have to separate my emotions, my energy, from the motion that I put out, if that makes sense. I have to separate my energy, because that's all emotion is. People are going and being riled up on emotion. They're not stepping back and saying, hold on, let me take a clearer view of what's really going on. People are so ready to, because they have anger built within them from their own issues. And it's like, how, as a melanated individual such as myself, can speak about this and see it clear as day, and certain individuals can't even fathom the thought. It's real. Certain things are put in place already. Not only that, the same individuals that are causing all this chaos, they're trying to restore chaos with peace. That's what they're really doing. They're playing with the people's emotions, because they know that, hey, humans just going to be a human. And we all know that's what a human does. But here's just a little mental note I want to just say. A person is only an experience. It's not something you can be, which means you have to go within The biggest part of me is non-physical. You will never see it, but I hope that you can feel it and understand it, because that's the goal that I'm trying to help my people understand. I'm trying to help my people wake up, because they're being led. The blind is leading the blind, and the blind is following something that's got it hypnotized in a way to where it can't make its own decision. It could be with shiny objects. It can be with the drug of your choice. It can be with whatever. But it's a distraction that's keeping certain individuals going a certain way, that's causing everyone else to go a certain way who don't know where to go. We have people idolizing certain superstars that are full-fledged a part of this agenda of communist globalization in a totalitarian way. I'm not going to really say too much, but that's really what that is. I just want my people to understand it's real. We all know that Jacob Frey is a part of the deep state. He is very close to Hillary Clinton. All this just happened to happen in Minneapolis, Minnesota, in the same place by a person that is close to y'all ain't hearing me, right? We have to just look past our emotions, because our emotions can sometimes get the best of us, and we can't let that happen. We have to wake up. It's our time. It's your time. It's my time. Because if we don't decide to make that choice, that conscious choice to be aware and mindful of everything around us, we will be swept by nefarious acts of others with the opposing thought of yours. Self-control is thought control. You have to have mind control over mind control to understand that. Because under duress, we do not rise to our expectations, but we only fall to our level of training. We have to train our minds. Get your mind prepared. Go read you a book. You don't know where to start? Here, I'll help you. I need y'all to go check out Plague. Judy Mikovich. This woman is great. This will help you understand so much. And I will speak on certain things. I'm going to speak on certain things. I'm going to speak on it for y'all. Worldwide evil and misery, the legacy of the 13 satanic bloodlines. Could the deep state be following a certain guideline, blueprint? Witch hunt. The story of the greatest mass delusion in American political history. And in order to go on a witch hunt, you have to really understand that there's a witch, which is an entity that is very deceitful. And last but not least, profiles and corruption. Now, these are just certain books that y'all can start off, very, very small books that y'all can start with. The raw material of the world is non-material, if that makes sense. And the essential stuff of the universe is non-stuff. And I say that to say certain things y'all gonna have to just really y'all gonna have to just follow me on this one, because I am a melanin individual. I am who they are trying to depopulate. Who are they trying to annihilate? So if I don't believe in this wholeheartedly, and I don't go within myself to understand the truth, who will? And I'm not going to do too much talking. We all just seen that this guy, Derek Chauvin, just got charged, whatever. It's not even the right guy. That's not even the guy that's not even the right guy. We know that the real guy is the actor from Cash Cab. We do know that. If you don't know that, go watch it. Shall we say more? We do know that this man had a gold coffin, 5'3" coffin, yet he was 6 foot something. How do you put a man in a coffin that size unless he's not in there or you break him apart? We do know that Jacob Frey attended this man's funeral, kneeled, and did certain ritual and satanic symbolism while there. We're not going to talk much about that. Y'all want to see more, come back to my channel. But I just want to make sure that my people understand that the bridge, that discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments. And it's up to you to want to obtain those goals and accomplishments. I am him and he is me, and who I am not, I never pretend to be. I want y'all to spread the word. Face it, fight it, and finish it. Make this go viral. Help me become the voice to help you. I want to do more than exist. I do more than exist. And I'm going to speak loud even if my voice shakes, because I aspire to inspire before I expire. And I have mind control over mind control, and I'm very aware. To be aware is to be alive. So I asked the question again. When is enough enough? Is now enough? Has it always been enough? Will there ever be enough? When is enough enough? If you understand that, you understand everything, great. I am him and he is me, and who I am not. Shall I say more? I know pretend to be. You want to see more? Come back to my channel. I always got more. That's it. That's all. We ain't gonna paint the picture too blue. I just wanted y'all to say that. Don't be fooled. A wise man can play a fool, but a fool can never play a wise man. They think just because, we convicted this Derek Chauvin that there's going to be peace amongst the people. Yet they just showed us more cop killings. Yet they just, we're going to see. We're going to see. It's just a matter of time. It's slowly going to come to you. But as you see that we live in it's a well-played movie. And if you can escape that movie and become the director of your own movie, become the master of your faith and the captain of your soul, then you will understand everything greater. Put yourself outside the picture, because a visionary is someone who lives from their inner vision. And you can do it. I'm also alive that way, that part.